how will I love the one who gave me this body? If I cannot face my own physical image which God has given me, I can't stand to see it in the mirror. मेरा अपना मेरी शक्ल मैं आप बर्दाश्त नहीं कर सकता तो मैं रब नूं किद्दां पा सकदा? If I can't put up with my own physical body which God has given me, how will I meet my Creator? If I hate what God has given me, if I hate these eyebrows that I shave them off, if I hate this face that I shave it off, I look odd. You can't stand this. If someone doesn't shave, oh look, really scruffy, I need to shave. If you cannot stand what God has given you, how will you fall in love with the Creator? This is what Gora says. And many can that. This is what Gora says. You can watch on Sickna. Gora kenda jera banda Rab di daat na pyar nahi pa sakda, daatar na kida pyar pa sakda. If you cannot love and appreciate the creation what He's given you, how will you love the Creator? And it was really powerful because that Gora, the white man, he decided to never cut his face again, never cut his hair again, and he actually became a Sikh then. And lastly, meat, because it always asks, oh, where is it written, meat nahi khana, there's not enough room on the slide for me to add all the shabds of Gurbani. I'm sure that the classes you've mentioned this already. But just in short, Jo sab mein ek Khuda hai to hum to ko murgi maar hai. Gurbani says that if you think God is in everyone, then why do you kill a chicken? In the chicken, is there not a soul as well? Kabir khoob khana kijri jame amrit loon, hera roti karne gala kataave kaun. Guru says that eating just rice and lentils, khichdi, Punjabi. Because even eating that, even simply, just a very simple food, even if it's just got salt and hasn't got the spices and anything fancy in it, Guru says that that's a better meal, that's an excellent meal compared to eating meat for roti. Having meat with your dinner, because you have to pay the price. Gala kataave kaun, because you will have to pay the price. What you have done to the animal will happen to you as well. If you have inflicted pain for your own pleasure, you've killed an animal and killed a soul, you will have to inflict the same pain. That's what Gurbani says, I'm not saying that. So this is clear that Gurbani says we don't eat meat. Hanji. And we're coming towards the end now. So ho gaya Amrit chak liya, Guru mantra ditta, you've been given the Guru's mantra to do Simran. Then Guru says that you must meditate on this. Then Guru says that 4 things you must not do in order to keep strong. And now Guru says there's 5 things you must wear. Hanji. By the way, that's not Panch Kakar, by the way, if anybody thinks Manvir Singh's mad and thinking that they have Panch Kakar. This is the first photo, na Sikha di photo. Even if someone soche, pata nahi, Manvir Singh koi rishtedar di photo honi or something. Sade da rishtedar di photo nahi, it's not our relatives. This is a picture of a Hindu lady, by the way. I don't think she's Punjabi, I think she's Gujarati. This is from a dialogue with Professor Puran Singh. Professor Puran Singh was a scholar of the Panth. The Professor Puran Singh was asked by someone, Bhai Sahab case kyun rakhde hai? And he gave an answer, oh, vitamin D milta hai, when you have your case, if you have long hair, you get a lot of vitamin D, and try to explain these medical and health, like a way of explaining things. When science thought to samajha deta, fir tanu vitamin D milta, flana da samajha hai. And then a banda kept arguing with him, saying, oh yeah, but hang on, but your head has the stars or a turban on top of it, so how do you get vitamin D? And asking all these questions. Professor Puran saying, oh, hang on, I'm sick and tired of these questions. And he gave a very simple answer then. Because when someone next asked me, why do you keep the Panchakar? Why do you have case, and why do you have a kesti? Why do you have a karpan? Why do you have a kara? Why do you wear these things? Professor Puran Singh explained, he goes, when an Indian girl gets married, Hindu girl, she wears a tikka. Tikka is such a tikka such tikka, sandoor, the red thing, the pond. We should be doing this. Hinduadi photo that's what Hindus do. You know that we do this in our own families. Sandoor long tikke long. If we call ourselves Sikh, just be alert about that. That everybody to their own culture, but we are separate. They have this, they put a red mark through their gaze, through their top of their head, and then they wear churiyan. Churiyan are these bracelets. ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਧਿਆਨ ਕਰੀਏ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਘਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਚੂੜੀਆਂ ਪਾਈਆਂ ਹੋਣ at one time. Some must have worn these ਚੂੜੀਆਂ, these bangles up to there at one point. This is not Sikh. ਇਹ ਚੂੜੀਆਂ ਪਾਉਣੇ ਇਹ ਗੁਲਾਮੀ ਦੀ ਨਿਸ਼ਾਨੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ. We explained this in a previous camp. when Indian women used to get married, they used to weigh their arms down so that women psychologically never, they realized that they never raised their voice against their husband. When your arms are weighed down, it's a psychological enslavement that you are never to speak against or be equal to your husband. You are lower than your husband. Similar to that you weigh down a donkey. खोते दे ऊपर भार नहीं चढ़ाउं लददे हुंदे आ क्यों लददे आ फिर खोता नट ना जावे ते बीबियां दे बाहां दे विच ओ चूड़ियां पाउंदे सी कि बीबी नट ना जावे घुंगड़ियां भी हुंदे नहीं they have these bells. There's got bells on the women's feet so that if a woman tries to run away from the husband because he is to capture them, that they can hear the woman. They can run after her. And these things we now made into fashion. So someone asked this lady, and imagine she's that our age group lady. Someone asked this poor girl, okay Benji, why are you wearing this red stuff in your head? Why have you got that dangly thing down your head? Why are you wearing that thing on top of your forehead? Why are you wearing all these bangles on there? Why are you wearing this flower garland here? कोई इंग्लिश सवाल पूछी जावे फिर आप की पाया वो की पाया वो बीबी की बेचारी जवाब दे दे. What would the poor lady give an answer? की जवाब देगी? कुछ नहीं, there's no answer is there बेचारी. She went, oh yeah, बंगा दा मतलब आया, टिक्के दा मतलब आया. The meaning of this is that she won't बेचारी do that. I don't think even I could give an example, the reason why a woman would wear that. The only answer which Professor Manvir Singh said that she would give is this is what Professor Manvir Singh says, that my Lord Master is like mera khasam jiunda aya e ori nishani hai mera khasam mera ghar wala jiunda aya isi karke main cheezaं paiyan. The reason I'm wearing these decorations on my body is to show that my husband is alive. The day my husband dies, just then mera ghar wala khasam mar gaya ta aa haar shigar mein sara la dena. I'll take all this off. The day my husband dies, I will stop decorating my body. For that Indian Hindu girl, those decorations is a simple symbolic act is of love for her husband. And then if someone, Professor Manvir Singh explained, he goes, if someone asks me now, why do you wear panch kar? Koi puche panch kar tusi kyo paunde ya? Then main sirf ikko hi jawab deuga. Bala nahi samjhaun di log. We have to go into explanation. The reason why we wear kirpan is this, so the you should have knowledge, but don't get in debates with people who are not really asking for the right reasons. Professor says that Guru Gobind Singh Jee's hand is upon my hand. मैं ऐसी करके कृपान पाई या और ऐसी करके मैं सर पे केस की सजाई है, ऐसी करके मैं करा पाया, कशहरा पाया, ऐसी करके मैं केस रखे या. These the reason I've kept all these 5 articles of faith is because मेरा Guru Gobind Singh Ji, my Guru, has his hand on my head. I can feel, when I wear these panchakar, I can feel Guru Gobind Singh Ji's hand on my head. ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਪੰਚਕਾਰ ਪਾਉਂਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਮਹਿਸੂਸ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਫਿਰ ਕੱਲ ਕੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਪਾਸ਼ਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਸਿਰ ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਹੱਥ ਰੱਖਿਆ. ਤੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਸੱਚ ਮੁੱਚ I'll show you one quick story. Benji was in the police force for Coventry on ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ. Hope she didn't mind me sharing this story. She's not here, I don't think so. Okay, I can share the story then. Okay. The Tiki is a good story. But Benji said that she took Amrit and she was going to tie the star. She was in the police force, but she was living in London. And she said that she didn't know how to tie the star. Pata nahi si the star kiddha banani hai. Then उन्होंने चौपे सादा पाठ पहला अरदास की तीसरे अरदास prayer to Guruji, please bless me. Then she did चौपे सादा पाठ करके दस्तार बनन लग गई. She started tying the turban whilst doing the recitation of the part. हमरी करो हाथ तेरा चा पूर्ण है चतनी चा. And she's doing the star like this, and then not knowing whether it looks good or bad, she said that I just, with faith in Guru, I just kept tying my turban, tying my dastar. And she goes, then I finished my part, I finished my dastar, and she goes, the feeling I had was as if the full day in the police, she worked in the police force as a detective. Benji was a detective, Amrit in London. She goes, it's like Guru Gobind Singh Ji had his hand on my head. Because I was walking around my office, walking around London, and it's like the full day Guru Gobind Singh Ji had both his hands on my head. And he goes, it's a beautiful feeling, and she could never look back. So that's one, the power of wearing with the star. Hanji. So coming towards the end, you get what you put in. जिन्ना तुसी हिम्मत करोगे उन्ना फल तुहानू मिलेगा. जिन्नी नाम ते आए गए मशक्कत कार नाल तेनू पिछले कीती छुट्टी नाल. If you do more simran, more part, more reward you will get. obviously be better than me. You do a lot of similar, a lot of part. So more effort you do, the more you'll get out of it. And just one question comes to mind. I went to a program, house program in Derby, and they were doing a question and it's a really good program. Hopefully people can start this in Coventry as well. They go to people's houses and they do free kirtan. They put the sofas to the side. They don't want any langar, koi langar nahi hunda, koi deg nahi hundi. It's just simple. They put all the sofas to the side. There's Maharaj, no Guru Granth Sahib Maharaj Prakash there. It's done in the evenings, during the weekday, and Guru Sikhs come to people's houses who are clean shaven or just getting into Sikhi or perhaps not experienced Sikhi and they just want something spiritual vibrations in the house. And they went to my cousin's house and they're not practicing in the faith, like they're clean shaven and they come to the Gurdwara. They have a lot of respect for the Sikh religion, but they're not following the path, I'd say. And they came to their house and it was really nice atmosphere that they did kirtan for free and they did adas and they have a question answer at the end. So again, there's a question answer. And at the end, one of the questions people are asking about Amrit, and I thought we're just ending this session because it's about to end now, my time's up. Is just to finish with what the question answer was at the program. One was, can I still get Guru's Khushi without Amrit? And there's another question just to linked with this, then it's the end. Ki mainu Guru di khushi mil sakdi bina Amrit to? Do I have to take Amrit? This is a historical sakhi, historical story which I'm going to share from the time of Guru Gobind Singh Jee. One thing is, Amrit has existed for all the Guru's time. Suni pukar, datar prabh, Guru Nanak jag maya ptaya, charan toye reh ras kar, charna Amrit sikha pilaya. Bhai Gurdas says that Guru Nanak came on this earth to save the world and give them enlightenment. And when Guru Nanak came, he gave Amrit to his followers. And the Amrit was Channa Amrit Sikha Pilaya. In the iron bowl, water is put, and he was blessed not with his sword, but with his foot. And I'll share you one thing before going to the Sakhi. When I went to India to take Amrit, I was on the aeroplane and I sat next to an atheist, Indian atheist. And he claimed he was something else, but then I found out he was a hardcore atheist. And it was like, I don't believe in the devil, but if there was a devil, I'd just see this guy as, he had really red eyes, perhaps he had shrab, I don't know, Guru Jan had red eyes, or perhaps he could be jet lagged, because that's a bit rude of me to assume it's alcohol. Okay, and that guy, he was Punjabi banda si, but nastic si. Mummy bette kool, mum members probably as well, he was a really negative vibe, really saakot honda si, cool back. Not because he was taking up a lot of room, but literally, spiritually, you felt like you're suffocating. He goes, "Tusi India ko ja rahe ho?" I said, "Amrit shakna jana." कहना अच्छा, तुसी दस अमृत क्यों शक्ना जरूरी है? Why are we taking Amrit? Because why are you going to India to take Amrit? And I was having this conversation, and oh my God, he was just like, "There's no need to take Amrit." Then he ended up saying, "There's no God." I'm like, "Oh my gosh." Then he said to me, "It's disgusting." This is one thing I want to show you guys. It's disgusting that people said the Gurus put their feet in water and people drank out of it. Oh, kanda kinni gandagi ki ek banda kanda si main nahi keh raha ko nastik kanda si kanda loki kende Guruan ne apne पानी विच अपने पैर पा के तो उन्होंने अपने सिक्खां नु पिलाया कहंदा that's disgusting. He goes that the water was blessed by their feet and they drank it. That's disgusting. That's what he's saying. कहंदा इस किन्ना मतलब गंदगी वाली चीज है ते मेरे मन च भी दुबदा आ गई my mind also against some doubts. Well, perhaps the Gurus didn't put their feet in water. Even if Bhai Gurdas says it, चरणों में सिक्खा पे मेरे मन च भी आ गया. Perhaps the Gurus, did they actually? How would you drink water if someone's foot's been placed into it? मेरे मन च I got these doubts because of this atheist guy. But then one thing is, Guru showed me the answer. Guru ने मैंने जवाब दे दिया. I went to a camp, and I went to this, it was Khalsa camp, and when I went to Khalsa camp, I saw so many Gursikhs, so many spiritual people, and such much within the Gursikhs, you could see the light of the Guru shining. You know, that's like a radiance, that Bibi Harbinder Kaur came last week, you can also say she lit up the room, isn't it? Just like Guru Maharaj is a jot, the lights of, is on a batay prakash, you could say. Even Gursikhs have like an aura and vibration, and there's a lot of peace radiating. If you ever came last week, it was very nice. Similarly, you see Gursikhs, Gursikhs might be sitting here around Savai on a camp or a local Gurdwara, and you'll see that they bring a lot of peace, and you look at them and you're reminded of Guru. Idda minna vi to said the Khalsa, so many Gursikhs, and I was really blessed and humbled to see these Gursikhs. And Sitchi, I just felt like grabbing their feet. And in my mind, I feel like washing their feet and drinking it. That's me, I'm talking about this how I felt. Someone might think, what a weirdo or sad person, but then he's gone loopy. But I felt like washing these Gursikhs' feet, and Sitchi, I felt like drinking it. Then it came there, I remembered my aeroplane journey. I thought, that guy told me, how on earth could someone drink the water which is being touched by the Guru's feet? I was thinking, I'm ready to drink the water touched by Gursikh's feet, let alone the Guru. Guru ta dur di gal hai, main ta oh pani peen nu tayar hai, Gursikh ne apne pair dho ke main oh peen nu tayar hai. Can you imagine if Guru Nanak Dev Ji's blessed water with this book? And I said, then I got the answers. So I just want to share that because I really had a really nice feeling when I realized Guru showed me the answer. There was a guy called Bhai Manvir Singh. Some of you might already know this Sakhi, and for the benefit of those who don't, we're just reminding and refreshing to all of our memories. By Guru Gobind Singh Ji, done all his battles. The battles are finished. Guru Gobind Singh Maharaj is now going to rest at a place called Dhamma Sahib, his place of rest. It's just about the Sakhi's finishing, then we're finishing. And Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, we go, there's a guy called Dalla. Bhai Dalla Ji says, oh, Guru Gobind Singh Maharaj, he does Guru Sahib Seva, Upandiya di Seva, Langar di Seva, he gives Maharaj's and all his 6 food to eat, he gives them beds to stay, a house to stay. Badi Seva kiti Bhai Dalla. Just think, keep this in mind, Badi Seva kiti, he gave Guru Maharaj his 6 food, he gave them a bed, he gave them a house to stay, and he gave everything comforts he could as possible. Bhai Dalla Ji one day came to Guru Gobind Singh and said, Guru Gobind Singh Ji, can you bless me? Can you give me a gift? Kende mang ki mangda hai Bhai Dalla? Kende Maharaj sirf ek choti mang diya. There's one small thing you can bless me with. Can you bless me with a place in your feet? Apne charna vich jagah nawaz sakte hai? Can you give me a place in your feet? The Guru said no. And he goes, even piri jang ek choti piri jinni jagah bakh sakte hai. A piri means a small stool. It's a small stool in India which people sit in the kitchens. Very small stool. Because even a small stool, just enough space, can you bless me that I can sit in your feet? So when I die, that I go to your darbar, I go to your court, and in your court I have this small space just to stay. And Guru said, you won't have a jagah. Sachkhand in Sachkhand Guru Darbar, you won't even have a small just space for even a stool. He goes, why not, Guru? I've done so much seva, main inni seva kiti, like we do seva, Khand Pata di seva, Langar di seva, we might sweep up and do other seva. Well, I've done all of this. And Guru said, Bhai Dalla, Amrit Shakya, have you taken Amrit? Kanda main, Maharaj, main to Dev khanda hai, Kara Prasad, I Prasad. Amrit to hi, Amrit hi ya. And if you use proper Kara Prasad, Prasad, onu kende jire ek Amritari Gursikh makes it in Sarablo, and there's Japji Sahib the part whilst making it, and then that's distributed according to Maryada. He goes, if you have that, he goes, oh, Amriti ya. Guru said, Mori gal nahi main karda. Kanda Maharaj, main to langar shakda ya. If langar is made by Gursikhs was doing part, the spiritual vibration is supposed to go in the langar as well. And he goes, that's Amrit, isn't it? That's supposed to be spiritual food. And Guru said, I'm talking about Khande Paul the Amrit, only to Shakti. You haven't taken the Amrit of the double-edged sword. And he said, Maharaj, do I have to? What's the big difference? What's the big deal? Guru said, didn't say anything. Guru was wise, and Guru has showed people through incidents, through Kautak we call them. One day, Guru showed him the answer to his question. One day, Guru was given a gift, Guru was given this gun. Banduk, see, it's a French gun. Someone gave Guru this gun. And Guruji said, I need someone to try this gun on. And Bhai Dalla previously, he used to boast, I've got a large army, Guru Maharaj, if I had been there, your sons would not have died in Sirhand. If I had been there, your elder sons would not have died in battle. I would have put all my men there and I would have fought the enemy and they would have survived. And Guru Gobind Singh Ji said, Bhai Dalla, I need a target, come forward. I need to try my gun out. Mainu koi nishani de do raha, samne aa. Bhai Dalla goes, to his men, he goes, come forward, Guru needs a target, someone come forward. So Bhai Dalla got to the side, said to his men, his guards looked, are we crazy? Have we lost the plot? We're not going to go and kill us, get killed just to try a gun. And then Guru Gobind Singh Ji smiled and said to a Sevadar, go and ask the Sangat where the Langar hall is, ask if anybody is prepared to be used as a rifle target for target practice. कोई निशानी दी लोड़ है लंगर हाथ जाके बच्चों जो कोई सिख हैगा तैयार. And when they went to the Langar hall, they just made an announcement. Guru Sahab nu nishani di lod hai, koi sikh haiga bahar aa jao. Guru needs a target to try his new gun out. If there's anyone, please come forward. And this father and son, you can see, not that clear, it's a bit dark. It's a father and son. They were tying their damani, they were tying their dastar, their turban yet. And whilst their big dastar was in their hand, their big turban was in their hand, and they came running out and they were fighting with one another. I'm gonna get shot first. No, I'm gonna get shot first. And the Guru said to Bhai Dalla, dekh liya, what's the difference between Amritdhari and non-Amritdhari? Have you understood what's the difference? They don't fear death. And one thing is, when you look at Sikh history, जिन्होंने चल के आते चले, आर ना चलाए गए, वो बोलिया देखा